While I'm waiting on some people. There we go. Nobody is currently watching this game. Let's do some tags. Excuse me, as I clear my throat. Let's check that camera. Well, that's not too bad. Maybe. I gotta change my background. Wonderful. Somebody's here. Feel free to say hello. This was a request from a friend with children who asked if I would play some Lego Batman games, which I think is just the best idea. I don't know why I felt like I had to only 100% the Arkham games to start. Gonna be honest, there's some Joker in this one. So Ashley, if you're here, beware. I'm getting everything ready. Drinking my water to stay hydrated. So important when fighting crime. I got my Batman onesie on. I got this little guy. He was a Christmas present. When you press his head, he lights up. He's real cute. He doesn't tell the right... Is that the right time? He does tell the right time. I don't know when that happened. But he'll be right there. I got remotes. I got a notepad, so if there are any questions that I don't know the answers to, or things that I need to look up, I will type those. Hey, Dustin, thank you for hosting me, man. At this point, I'm just throwing everything out there and seeing what sticks. Normally, I would just play these games at home alone. But here I am. Let's see. Audio volume. Oh, I love subtitles. Reading is so important, kids. I think Dustin's still the only person here, so. Dustin knows that it's important as well. Just making sure. There's a slight chance. Okay, no, they saved that. I'm gonna try this game for, an hour or so. We'll see if any family members join us. Now use game 1. Okay. So importante.
Who summons the master of the Yellow Lantern?
I know fear is your wings thing, but love will conquer all.
Love will not stop the monster that is fear!
I love disappointing you, Sinestro.
Feel my unbound fury!
You're always so angry, Atrocitus. Saint Walker, help me!
My ring's power is the power of hope,
I know. Ashley, I think it's the first
Oh,
voiced
I love
one.
Hal. Is he coming?
I was going to download the first one, which is really cute and great. I think that's the one where you save Adam West. But this one was on sale,
We now have
so
you
I bought this.
outmatched. Tell us why you brought us here.
For stuff. That's why I'm here.
I think Sinestro is voiced by Troy
Get this
Baker,
thing off me.
I understand.
who also,
and
I think, voices
sympathize
Batman
with
in
you,
this one.
But we did not bring you out here.
Wait a minute. If none of us are responsible for bringing us out here, then who is?
That
I might
would
be
be
wrong.
me.
Me too. Like, solid stories. They dive deep. They look great. Look at that Wayne Tower. Bat warning.
You sure Killer Croc went this way, Batman?
He broke into the city records office just back that way. And then he had lunch right here.
All right.
Are you sure it's a good idea to follow Killer Croc into a sewer?
We've got to find out what he's up to. Let's go.
Now, I am one of those who I punch everything in Lego Batman. I want to find all of the Lego pieces.
Hey, Batman! It's me, Batmite! Your #1 fan in the whole universe. I've decided to tag along and help you out. Oh, this is gonna be so great!
So Bat-Mite is a kooky creation. What a little weirdo. In the Brave and the Bold television show, the Bat-Mite was voiced by Paul Rubens. The adults in the audience might know Paul Rubens better as Pee Wee Herman. Yeah, especially as I remain gainfully unemployed now that my Christmas shows are done. Yep. Yep. That is true. Sorry if I keep clearing my throat tonight. Oh, I don't think I can swim down and get them. No. Oh, I need to make sure I texted everybody who I told I would text when I was playing a kids game. Yeah. The Lego games. I think probably but I think we've talked about the fact that as a completionist, the Lego games, whew, they're my kryptonite. Superman. Oh, right! So I played this game on the Xbox 360 a number of years ago. I rented it, which is an old thing to say.
Another hint? What am I, the Riddler?
Oh, Bat-Mite. What do you have to tell me? You'll need to be in control of Robin to collect that suit token. You do know that you can switch characters by pressing Y, right? Maybe I'll use this time to work on my Adam West impersonation. I don't remember how to get that suit. Can I just change? Oh, I don't have it yet though.
Nice! Time to
Oh, that's
clean
why.
this place up a little.
All right, Robin.
You have summoned the Dark Might!
Robin's hazard suit can be used to collect small red, yellow, and green Lego bricks. Hold X to use. Robin can deposit any Lego bricks he has collected with his hazard suit into this machine by standing next to it and holding B. Welcome, streamers! I better follow the instructions. Holding B. Feel free to say hello in chat. The only thing that I ask is because this is a PG-rated stream that we keep it PG. This is a family-friendly time. So especially kiddos out there, feel free to say hello. Tell me about what you like about Batman. Or your other favorite superheroes. They don't need to be DC. I love them all. It can be Elsa. Elsa's great. She has incredible superpowers. Doo-doo. That theme that we're hearing is by Danny Elfman, kids. Ask your parents about Oingo Boingo. If you're looking for a fun thing to watch as a family, I think it's appropriate entirely. Take a watch on Netflix. Take a watch on Netflix. The holiday movies that made us. They have a little mini documentary about The Nightmare Before Christmas. Danny Elfman wrote the music for that. It was his first musical. All right, Batman. Let's go. Sensor suit.
Seriously, what would you do without me?
Batman's sensor suit can be used to reveal hidden Lego objects. Press B to use. Woohoo! Batman's so strong. Holiday movies that made us. Yes, thank you. I think I said the wrong name. It's such a good episode. The Elf one is great too if you like Elf. Mini puzzle.
Hey, you did it!
You sound surprised.
For the grown-ups in the chat, tell me who you prefer, Will Arnett or Troy Baker. I don't think she's here, but thanks, DavidMMoan, for the follow. That's my cousin. She's great. Sometimes I punch garbage in real life just to see if things will fall out. Stuff usually does, but it's not currency. Come back later. I'm with you, Dustin. Ooh! Oh no! Are you a staircase?
Your suit should protect against that toxic slime, Robin.
Fine, but you're paying for my dry cleaning.
Also, Michael Cera as Robin
Needing
is
some help
great
from
too.
the world's funnest?
Be careful, heroes. Robin's hazard suit should protect him from the green toxic goo. Gooey.
This place is still damaged from the last time we fought the Joker.
There was a lot of senseless destruction that day.
Well, I feel like being on fire is not a great idea. Let's see what I can do. I need Batman there. Simple puzzles that have got me puzzled. This is my puzzle song.
What's
Does it
up,
say anything?
superhero?
Just that I'm protected. I can't inhale it, right? Okay. Is it this simple? Yeah. Good job, Robin. Hello, boys! I think the Twin Mama's twins are here. Wonder Twins, go! Glad that you're with us tonight for Lego Batman 3. Right now I'm Robin, hazard suit. But I don't get hurt by the green slime. One, two, Batman. Okay. Oh, no, that was timed. Oh, boy. Oh, I'm so glad you love Batman. I love Batman, too. I have my Batman onesie on. What's your favorite the thing that Batman does? Ow! Kicking butt. Do you think Batman's mad that I sprayed him with garbage till he fell apart? And this is my sonar suit, or my scanner suit.
Well, I guess a little more destruction won't hurt.
Let's just get going.
That's not Batman. So good. And it's true, he is. Like, of the things he is, Batman is number one. Lego bricks. I would like to get true hero right away tonight. If you haven't played this game, that little bar at the top, the yellow, like, curly doohickey, the one that just disappeared. That, Robin, come here. Uh-oh. I might not be able to get it this time. Because I forgot. Yeah, that thing at the top, whenever I pick these up, if you fill it up... Oh, they're just they're the Lego studs stacked on top of each other. I just noticed. If you fill that up, or when you fill that up, you get a special prize. Oh. Why I broke the subway. They charged me more than $5 for a football. That's why I broke the subway. The real answer is that we're on the way to find Killer Croc. I think that we're trying to find. Ooh, punched Batman again. We're on our way to find Killer Croc. Sometimes it's easier. Well, Killer Croc lives in the sewers. He's a giant crocodile man who I think we'll see soon. So yeah, we're hunting him down in the sewers beneath Gotham City.
Careful, Robin. Those hatches look a little slippery.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoa! We got it. Yeah, I hope we can find him and that we can save the day.
Hello.
Oh, this is the game where I save Adam West.
Don't suppose you could lend me a hand?
Any children out there? Ask your parents who Adam West is. Some of them will be old enough to know. He was the first Batman on TV. Back in 1966, which is a long time ago. Yep, I gotta save. That'll be one of the missions we have to do later, is saving all the Adam Wests.
Hello, I'm TV's Adam West. Don't suppose you could lend me a hand?
I need to work on my impersonation of Adam West. Christian Bale Batman's easy. You just talk like this and hope for the best.
Hello, I'm TV's Adam West. Don't suppose you could lend me a hand?
But Adam West, he's harder. I was gonna try it, but now I'm scared. Hello, I'm TV's Adam West. Nope, that was just David. I'll work on it. When I get to 100 followers, I'll reveal it. The old TV show is so silly. No, I do have the time to perfect it. Shark! I better get my shark repellent. Actually, maybe how we defeat that shark. I bet it is.
Hello, I'm TV's Adam West. Don't suppose you could lend me a hand?
Some of you already know this. This is going to be boring for the kids, but some of you already know this. But I am from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and so is Frank Gorshin, who played the Riddler when Adam West was Batman. He's great. He talks, it starts real slow, and then he builds up his intensity until he's talking really fast. He's great.
Hello, I'm TV's Adam West.
I think I do use a special shark repellent. We'll have to come back. So each of these levels I have to play more than once, because there are certain things that you can't do with certain characters. Oops, I don't think I was supposed to fall. Yeah, I think I have to come back with like Superman. And Superman uses his heat vision to melt that gold toilet.
Oh, I'm TV's Adam West.
And then I use the pieces to put together a big thing of shark repellent. And with the shark repellent, I think I save Adam West. Alright, I keep falling off of stuff. I wish I was better at these games.
Hello, I'm TV's Adam West.
What was I doing?
Don't suppose you could
Right.
lend me a hand?
There's Killer Croc. He's a giant crocodile, man. His real name is Waylon Jones.
I'm wondering if maybe we should start going after the criminals who live in the good neighborhoods.
Not a bad idea.
Robin, look, I know you're scared, but we have a job to do.
Hey, who said anything about being scared? That doesn't freak you out?
Bats and rats aren't so different.
You're not actually a bat.
You'll come to learn emotions are a weakness. Crime fighters can't afford to give in to them.
Look, just because I get scared doesn't mean I can't fight crime.
Oh, Batman.
Looking for me.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think emotions are a weakness? Alright, that was Killer Croc.
Is it just me, or does Killer Croc seem a little bigger than before?
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Thanks! Yeah, that old cliche makes me feel so much better.
Oh, great. I won't. Forgot how long these levels take. That's because it takes a lot of Lego studs, a lot of Lego pieces. Oh, here we go. It's boss time.
That loser and bird brain again? You won't catch me.
We'll see about that, Killer Croc. It's time to face justice.
Yeah!
What Bat-Mite says.
Good thing I have friends in low
No offense,
places.
but Killer Croc's too strong for you to fight
we need
hand to
something to
hand.
take him out.
Look
Slow
around
down.
and see if
Something
you
to
can
catch a
build
giant
something
crocodile.
that'll take him out.
Crikey.
All right. Let me know if you all see anything that I can build. Typically in this game, these little Lego pieces that jump up and down. Like those right there. Good eye, crime fighters. Hey, I don't blame him. Oh, right. New bat suit.
Come here, Rodan.
I got that true hero. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything to that right now. Shiny blue, I think, is the sonar suit. Good job, Batman. Told my brother and sister about this so that their kids can watch because they keep missing it and they are not here. Oh, I love that his henchmen have little tails. Good job, Batman.
Real good.
Somewhat serendipitous. in my stream of Arkham Asylum tomorrow, which is for grown-ups only. Sorry, kids. We're gonna be going head-to-head against Killer Croc as well. It's a little bit different of a fight, though. All right, let's see if I got them all. Oh. Let's build something. Right now, I am looking for a scary monster, Killer Croc.
We need to hit him when he's
Those pieces so that I can make
We've got you now!
Bobbin, no!
Oh.
Well, at least I wasn't scared.
No, you were proud of yourself, which is also an emotion.
I learned so much in this job.
I got the sewer.
Ah, Joker warning.
That
think
lame and
actually-
slobbin were here, and I didn't get to say hello.
I thought we were on a tight schedule, Joker.
Hey, I got us all out of Arkham Asylum. Can you blame a guy for wanting to enjoy the moment? Stop and smell the roses?
I don't know who plays Joker in this. Chitara, yeah.
Something down here stinks.
Me not stink.
I think she was talking about the sewer, Grundy.
We did it! Pursuer in the sewer. Great. And I was worried because I played this on Xbox 360 that I wouldn't get achievements, but now we can unlock the achievements as well. Yeah, so in this particular game, we'll see... I'm sorry, Adam West. We'll see a lot of DC heroes, including Wonder Woman and her members of her rogues gallery. Opposed to, I think the first one
Whoever you are, be afraid.
was just
Be
bad.
very afraid.
I am Brainiac, and I have need of your power rings.
Darling, we'd love to help, but it's not going to happen.
We must all work together. Hopefully, Green Lantern will show up so I can use my ring.
It is useless to resist Brainiac. Satisfactory. Now to the planet Earth for the one color left to acquire.
Oh.
So, Cyborg.
I do appreciate that it's
Sideways
just
teleport thing
you
is
and
safe?
me now.
Totes. It'll take you to the watchtower in the blink of an eye. Why? You scared? No.
But I could just use my ring and fly up to the watchtower.
You don't get in? I'm gonna tell everyone Green Lantern is yellow.
It's not right.
Welcome, Green Lantern of Sector 2814. Did you have a nice trip?
Oh yeah, sure. Martian Manhunter? No problem. Although, I prefer to fly.
The record Croc stole was a map of the sewers.
Green
Why would he
Lantern,
steal
who
Master
was
Bruce,
once
would you
voiced
care
by
for
Nathan
something to eat?
Fillion.
Thanks,
And
Alfred. If you
honestly,
could bring
he
it
should
down
just
here,
play
that would
him
be
in a
great.
movie.
Master Bruce, there's a whole mansion of rooms upstairs to eat in comfortably.
Down here would be great, thanks.
Wow, a UFO is approaching Earth.
On second thought, Alfred, we'll eat in the observatory.
Oh, right. So this is the hub world. Which finds me... Hello, viewer. I'm chatting from my phone, so I am unsure who is here. But welcome. Feel free to introduce yourself in the chat. We're playing Lego Batman 3. I usually like to do things in order, but this was on sale. Let's see, I think it tells me... Yeah, I've got 160 mini kits to find, 250 gold bricks, 16 red bricks, and 30 Adam Wests to find. Yeah, a lot of side missions, especially in those gold bricks. But they'll reveal themselves in time. Ooh, power suits. Does this let me do explosive stuff? I think so. Bat-Mite. Batman can use his power suit to destroy silver Lego objects. Hold Y as Batman or Robin to select different suits from their gadget wheel. That's just a bunch of dynamite. Oh, good. This is a weird leap, Meg, but did you watch Watchmen with Jeremy Irons? Hold down B to activate stealth mode on Batman's sensor suit. He can use this ability to sneak past cameras. Remember, you can select different suits from your gadget wheel by holding Y. Okay. By holding Y. Sensor suit. But I hold B? Yeah, there we go. I'm invisible.
You have summoned the Dark Might!
It's really good. I very much recommend
it never hurts to ask for
also,
help.
For whatever reason, I just assumed that you like Jeremy Irons. He played Alfred in the newer Batman movies. For you children, of which I don't know if there are any, he also played Scar, the voice of Scar in the original Lion King, in the original animated one, not the new live-action animated one. Oh no, I didn't know that. Now I have to do research. I hate that. That's disappointing.
What's up, superhero?
Press B while wearing Robin's technology suit to interact with tech panels. Great. I got scared. I wasn't sure what it was asking me. You're definitely not wrong there. So much not wrong. I love Keanu Reeves. My friend Monica has a new puppy, and his name is Charles. He's been on one of these streams. I hope he's on more. Charles is
some kind of spaceship.
13 weeks old, I think.
His composition suggests it came from outside the solar system.
Maybe we should contact
Being with
Martian
Charles,
Manhunt
I
to
understand
check it
the
out from
movie John Wick
watchtower.
more.
Yeah. Go contact him on the Justice
It all
League
clicks.
communicator.
Oh. Okay. Sure. We're doing my idea.
How wonderful.
Hey, you change your mind about my idea? Are we going out?
But sir, your dinner. But it's your favorite, and I cut the crusts off.
I don't think he's mad about the food.
Yeah.
Master Bruce, I say, whatever's come over him.
I don't know, Alfred. Watch out.
Not the back computer.
My word, he'll destroy the entire Batcave.
Not if we stop him first, Alfred. Let's see if we can get his attention. No use being stuck down here. Maybe we can get closer to him.
Oh, we're in a level. Oh, okay. So I think we need to destroy 2 more globes. If we do, then they unlock something. Just regular suit, Robin? We'll have to find out. Batman just... Ah. Dick Grayson of the Flying Graysons. Family of acrobats. Ah, get off of me, bats. Yeah. Yep. That pretty amazing. No Wonder Woman. All that food going to waste. Alfred will automatically use his trait to shield himself from Lego flames. This allows him to cross Lego fire unharmed. Oh. Thinking ahead too. I'm pretty sure it's this one. But they have a great musical motif for Wonder Woman in this. Great callback. Yeah, are you already encountering the password problem? Kicking button. Yeah. Taking there. Oh, I need tech suit Robin. How will I do that when there's fire? I have told this story. I think I told this story. Maybe I haven't on this chat. I feel like I told you this story. But when I was younger, I was still living in Pittsburgh, so I had to be under like 10 or 12. My siblings and I were fighting, and my mom took away the Sega Genesis, because that was the console that we had. Or at least she told us we couldn't use it. And instead of like getting rid of it, she just took the controllers. So we looked at the Sega Genesis every day, sitting there under the television. And then like 6 months later for Christmas, she gave us the controllers back wrapped in a box. It was hardcore. Like cruel. Amazing. It was like losing a friend.
Oh man, not again!
Ooh. See Adam West up there. I don't know how to get him. Oh, that's another great idea. Taking the chargers. Uh-oh. All right. Uh-oh. Huh. You don't want to jump? Okay. I wish they had gotten Chris O'Donnell to voice Robin in this. I don't know specifically what to do because I've played before. The Lego games are kind of formulaic,
Disappeared into that
where it's
You can't follow him in the dark.
you hit
It's
things.
too dangerous.
Agreed, sir. I believe there is a suit around here for such an occasion.
You hit things, and they turn into littler things, either studs or like building projects. But unfortunately, yes, I have played these games enough to know that there's a trend. I believe so. I believe there's a way to turn on hints. Let me actually check in the options. Maybe not specific. Oh, help. Oh, no. No. Yeah, there's a certain way. Honestly, for first-timers and for children, the biggest thing is just hit stuff, and then it tends to point you in the direction that you need to go. Oh.
More attention? Well, I guess this proves it. We do want
Robin's
Bat-Mite!
illumination suit can light up areas normally too dark to see inside. Illumination suits only work for a limited time and require power cells to charge them. Oh, that's the thing that I did down there. Oh, did I not charge it properly? Yeah, so like in this moment, the little Bat-Mite tells me what to do. I charge it. I light up like a light bulb. Yeah, so the help, I just found it, is Bat-Mite. All those little things kind of tell you what to do. And then from there, first couple levels kind of...
Bat computer, emergency
Spoon
expense
feeds,
protocol code
spoon feeds the wrong word.
Protocol verified. Non-lethal neutralization of intruder. Identify threat.
Batman, you won't hurt him, right?
Affirmative. Stun missiles only. Targeting computer locked. Initiating defense procedure.
Bat computer, disable the Batmobile. Ah, darn, too late.
I see he's still familiar with the Batmobile defense systems.
I just hope he remembers who he is. We've got to stop him.
I don't want people getting too comfortable thinking I'm a nice guy. Yeah, for me, just punch stuff. That was good. Alright. There's a power cell. Oh no! I'll never get to 50 this way. Well, it gives me more time to work on my Adam West. Alright, light bulb. And that's another thing. They'll occasionally, they'll give you the little hint of which suit you need or which character.
Bat-Moan, sir. This is no time to go fishing.
It's got weapons too, Alfred. This should disable the Batmobile.
I live underground in a cave myself, so I'm not entirely sure what the sun is like out there. I feel like it's late. I know it's not. What time is it, little Batman guy? 7:30. Almost tomorrow.
So much for that.
He's getting away, sir.
I need to figure out the lighting in this particular room so that I don't look like a ghost. Oh, Alfred, I need your tray. Protect us from the fire. Why we keep a fire extinguisher handy. And then we throw it off the cliff. All right. If you're looking to get into the Lego games, they have Lego almost everything. Several Lego Batman,
Okay, I think
which
this will
include
work better
everything
than the
in the
Bat-Moan.
DC universe now. And they have Marvel. They have, I think they still have, I mean, they're old, but Pirates of the Caribbean. Harry Potter has a whole set. Oh, Jurassic World! I forgot about that one. Do you get to play as like a T-Rex or Blue? That's where I'm going next, okay. Oh, Lego Jeff Goldblum. I've been watching old interviews of him on Conan. Oh. He's magical. Another person who is from Pittsburgh. You gotta take turns being the
Velociraptor. We must get to the
Velociraptor.
Batwing control cell. It's our only chance.
Adorable. All right, Robin. Time to pick up garbage. Oh! You know, I can remember being like that. Robin's technology suit can be used to call for his toy wonder robot. Hold B to use. While controlling Toy Wonder, you can press B to pass through small hatches and interact with tech panels. Panels. I'm a professional speaker. Hey, Ghost Rider, how's it going? I'm so glad you're back. I'm doing a PG evening. Doing a little bit of Lego Batman this evening. This is Lego Batman 3. Keeping it kid friendly for a little bit of fun, but the Bat Joy was fun. Twins Mama 411 is
the backup computer, sir.
killing me with parenting advice for twin boys who play video games. I honestly expected to get further tonight in this game. This may take longer than the Arkham games. The Lego games. Just a lot of smashing stuff. It's cool. I think it's worth it. Oh, they got a Switch? Oh, that's great. Oh, I should have wished them a happy birthday when they were here earlier. Happy belated birthday, boys! Anytime you need recommendations. Between Ashley and I, Ashley has a Switch. Yeah. Ouch. Oh, nope. Wrong suit. Wrong suit, boy wonder. What's their go-to game on the Switch? Smart. I don't know that. You're starting in the complicated world, which is an amazing piece of equipment. Not simple. Woohoo! Our first mini kit. Apparently, it's our second mini kit. I missed one. Oh, of course, there we go. We're on the computer.
Right up.
I don't remember this at all. It's Tron now? Okay. Am I racing that character? Is that the idea? Okay, so far so good. Oh, I love Michael Sheen. Uh-oh. This amazing video right now. You've probably seen it. I hope I'm reading that right, Michael Sheen. It's Michael Sheen and David Tennant talking to each other about making art. So funny.
Should get inside the factory before Master Bruce decides to destroy it.
Uh-oh. Ah, great. Yeah, it's great. They're just... Yep, all I'm going to tell you. I think it's like a Zoom call or something, and it's perfect. All right. Ghost Rider, you having a nice Monday? You have a good holiday weekend? It was just a holiday this past weekend, wasn't it? That is unreal. Ruh-roh.
Oh, my goodness!
I didn't know he could even do that.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I've never seen Bruce act this way. There's gotta be something messing with his mind.
I do hope Master Bruce isn't upset that I use the Batmobile for grocery shopping.
Break out of there. There we go. Just a waiting game, I suppose.
Now's our chance.
We have to be sure this is
Oh,
going to work. For
I
Master
hope the
Bruce's
move is
sake.
going well. sleep, Alfred.
Must strike now, sir.
Have a good night. Give those boys some love. Mr. David. We'll talk soon. One kick, two kicks. Did you move far, Ghost Rider? Is this a, like, oh no. Is this a rented truck sort of move? That's stressful regardless. Especially on a big weekend anyway. Wrong button.
Come on, Batman! Snap out of it!
Oh, just in time. Oh, good. All right. That makes it a little easier, I suppose.
I
Glad
never
you're
thought it would come to this.
finding a little peace this evening and deciding to join me here for some Lego Batman. Grab those first. This is the holiday week. There's gonna be a lot of streaming this week. I have time. I'm lonely. I would be playing video games anyway. Oh, that's okay. That'll cut the animation short. Great. Watch it. Ugh. Get free hero this time. That's okay. I'll come back.
This is turning into a really weird day.
Oh, yeah. So this is the second part of this particular game. Oh, David, come on. So Brainiac, in the beginning we were introduced to Brainiac, who was going around and he captured all of the Lantern Corps, except for Green Lantern. And the Brainiac and his big spaceship was coming toward the Earth, and Batman looked through a telescope, and something clicked from the ship and kind of took mind control.
We're a team, remember? We're supposed to fight.
Oh, it's
the
Tim
bad
Drake?
guys. Please, I'm your friend.
Sorry.
Back computer, cancel defense protocol.
Protocol cancelled.
But just so we're clear, I'm Batman. I don't need friends.
You sure? I mean, how else did I get through to you if it wasn't for your emotions?
Emotions had nothing to do with it. One of the panels in the Batmobile shorted out. The electrical charge must have counteracted the mind control.
I'm pretty sure it was my speech.
It was a good speech, sir.
It wasn't a speech. The question is, who was trying to control my mind, and why?
And why?
Hey! No pictures, please.
Hawkman. Plastic Man.
We're real. Sorry about that, Mr. Luthor.
Don't worry, Croc. That strength of yours will come in handy once
Right?
we're on the Watchtower. With the power of its binary
Welcome, Mike
fusion
Jones.
cannon, I can hold the world to ransom and demand to be made president.
But Lex, baby, being president is so last year.
Grundy Stark.
Delightful. Breaking bats. There's nothing like a Breaking Bad reference in a children's game. Oh, I didn't get True Hero. Oh, I didn't even get close. Ugh. That's all right. Next time. We didn't save Adam West. We will. Because he's the grandfather of Batman. Alfred. Great. It's cool. This is on sale in the
Thanks for the
Xbox
heads
or
up,
the
Kid
Microsoft
Crusader.
store.
Our sensor array was malfunctioning.
We'll play one more level
Scanning
because
the
this is
object
fun.
now.
Be careful.
I did. I forgot
Find
how
some
long
kind of
these
mind
are.
control beam.
Yeah, and it was only my speech that broke the power of the brain.
Mike, how was the rest of your stream? Did you beat anybody else? I know it was close there for a minute.
I like to pull legs, not arms.
You gotta go on a diet, Grundy. I got no leverage.
Terrific. Now I stink.
She was talking about me.
All right, all right. We have to hurry in case the real Hawkman shows up.
Oh, we took care of that.
Good thinking, Joker.
It's like Nathan Lane and Robin Williams in the birdcage.
You ever been to outer space, Grundy?
This is a PG stream, but that
What's
one
outer
was
space?
for the musical theater grown-ups.
The object does come from outside the solar system. Your computations were correct, Kid Crusader.
I know.
Kid Crusader?
The comlink to Earth has failed.
It seems the fault lies elsewhere. We cannot fix it from here. Green Lantern, I will require your assistance.
Ooh, cool.
You have
Another hub
summoned
world.
the Dark Might!
Martian Manhunter can use his super senses to detect hidden Lego objects. Press B to scan the area.
Heroes will come and
Oh,
go,
that-
but the lead.
It's okay, Ghost Rider. I need to figure out how to put on my full my schedule for the week. I'm still figuring out like what time works best for me to stream, but I'll get that out there eventually. Martian Manhunter can also use his super senses to see through certain green Lego walls. Press B in front of the wall to examine it. Very miniature puzzle. We did it! Okay. The DC Trinity got their totems going. Martian Manhunter is brutal. Oh, that's why.
Oh, me! I know this one.
Green Lantern can create lantern construct ropes from his power ring to pull orange handles like these. Press B to use. Alright, Lantern, you're up. I feel like Mike Jones would have an opinion about this. I think Nathan Fillion should play Green Lantern. He might be getting a little up there age-wise. It would have to be like an established Justice League. I think he'd be a great Green Lantern. Alright, that's 2. Oh, we're in the hub world. I'm not going to worry about just randomly collecting studs right now. So I'm one of those people, I like to break everything, and I like to collect all the studs. And it's good, because later I'll be able to buy all the red bricks and whatnot. But for now, because I'm playing with people on the screen, do. Let's get some bat water. What are we loading? Is that Wayne Manor?
Warning. Unauthorized use of the Slideways teleport.
Alright.
We may need some assistance.
Joker warning. Sorry.
Calling all Justice League members. Mayday. We have a code red security breach on the watchtower.
Looking good.
Justice League members.
Calling all Justice League members. Mayday.
Alright, Cyborg.
Mayday. Calling all Justice League members.
This helped.
Huh? Mayday.
Calling
all
Justice League
members.
No? We'll take the check, please.
We never get a break.
Calling all Justice League members. Mayday.
Wonder Woman. Anybody who's in the chat get to see the new Wonder Woman,
We have a
1985?
security breach, Cape Crusader. Saves time if you just call me Batman. We'll come help.
Security protocol indicates I shut down the teleporter to block their escape.
Yeah, I know. We'll get another ride.
I'm afraid the Bat rocket isn't quite ready for takeoff, sir.
Why does this always happen when we're in a hurry?
We'll need to fix up the rocket if we're going to save the others.
I asked this earlier, in case you didn't know. Batman is voiced by Troy Baker in this game. Same Troy Baker from The Last of Us. He voiced Booker DeWitt in BioShock Infinite. He does so many voices. But I wondered if you prefer Troy Baker or if you prefer Will Arnett. Will Arnett was the voice in the Lego movie. I think they both appear in Lego Dimensions, the video game. Batman can use his power suit to destroy silver Lego objects. Hold Y as Batman or Robin to select different suits from your gadget wheel. Oh.
must be a way to get rid of that glass safely.
Breaking glass? Isn't that bad luck?
You're thinking of mirrors.
Mirrors are made of glass.
Oh, Tim Drake. I confused him for, Dick Grayson. I'm sorry for that. Oh! And that's why I'll never be a true hero. I feel like you should say something if I fall off a ledge. My one viewer. Load up. Alright, and I think this is Tech Suit Robin. Robin's technology suit can interact with gadget panels like these by pressing B next to them. Maybe in the future I'll just do 2 levels. Being on stream's tiring. I like it. Come on, Robin. There we go. Mashing X, matching X. Oh, I think it's the sonar suit. If I remember this from the other games correctly. Sweet.
The sonar disruptor will destroy that glass.
I did just finish cleaning that glass, sir.
Poor Alfred. Oh, Robin. Those things you can pick up? Yeah, I think so. Alright, Robin, let's, we're gonna transform into his hazard suit first. The hazard suit, you can vacuum up debris. Oops. And then we'll change into... That's delightful. That's... That is very cute. Little surfing Robin. Uh-oh. Aww. Let's try that again. Silly mistakes made by a silly man. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, Batman.
The rocket's out of fuel.
What? But how do we get this thing to the gas station?
Robin, we have fuel. We just need to hook it up to the rocket.
Oh, I knew that.
Being prepared most of the time. Batman does not seem prepared. you're just joining us, because I can't see who everybody is in the chat. We're finishing up here. My name is DavidMMoan. I'm apparently just going to play all the Batman games all the time. I will be playing other games. I'm going to find a day every week to play a non-Batman game. That's good. In particular, I'm going to be 100%ing the Batman Arkham series, and then for my younger Bat buddies, we're going to be playing through the Lego series to 100% as well, because I am a completionist. Robin's hazard suit can be used to collect small red, yellow, and green Lego bricks. Hold X to use. Robin can deposit any Lego bricks he has collected with his hazard suit into this machine by standing next to it and holding B. That makes sense. So we're going to be 100%ing the Arkham series for the grown-ups. We're going to be 100%ing the Lego Batman series for the kiddos. During the day is typically when I play the Arkham series. And then I always like to end with an hour of Minecraft. It's a fun time to connect with people. We might also do some Lego Batman in there as well. Big shout out and welcome to all the people joining the stream now. Feel free to hop on chat, introduce yourself. I love getting to know people. My name, for those of you who don't know, is DavidMMoan. That is my real name. I am an out-of-work actor because of the COVID-19 crisis, and I love playing video games. I also love Batman, which is why we find ourselves here. Feel free to say hi if you've got any questions. I am happy to make up answers. Batman can use his sensor suit to see through certain green Lego walls. Tonight is a PG stream, just so everybody knows. This is for Bat buddies of all ages. Appreciate you joining me. If you'd enjoy some more Bat content, feel free to give me a follow. We are fueling up because we are heading to the Watchtower satellite. Because Brainiac is coming toward Earth. And we've got some supervillains who have made their way to the Watchtower as well. If Ashley, you have joined us, just so you know, Joker is on the Watchtower, so watch out.
Suit should be around here somewhere.
If you're enjoying this run of Lego Batman 3 and you happen to be playing on the Xbox, this is on sale, I found out today. Normally I would play in order, but this one was cheaper than the original. So we'll get there. All right, hazard suit Robin. There we go. Grappling hook out. Good job, Robin. Anybody out there in chat? Especially those with kiddos. I'd love to hear who your favorite superhero is. If I remember right, Ghost Rider, you're a Flash fan, right? I'm gonna try really hard to keep everybody straight. All right. Oh, I think I did that too early. All right. people
Too
speed
dark
run
to
the
see
Lego
anything
games?
in there.
No sweat. Unlike you, I know.
I feel like that would be rough. All right, good. I thought I remembered that. Minecart.
Hey, this thing is pretty cool. So, what am I doing again?
Use the rover to look for my spacesuit.
That's kind of weird. Why would your spacesuit be in here?
I ran out of closet space, okay?
That's so funny. Why won't you move? Drive. Oh, that's why. Oh no. Oh no. It's inverted controls. There we go. Is that a patch? Yeah. We are slowly but surely making our way through the Lego Batman game. Lego Batman 3. If you've never played a Lego Batman game, or a Lego game, this is a pretty fun one to start with. The first one,
So why the space?
I don't think it was...
I thought Batman could breathe in space.
What? Never mind. I can use the jetpack now.
Oh, Robin. Alright, let's run over. New suit. Who dis?
What's up, superhero?
Batman's spacesuit has a laser beam that can be used to heat gold Lego objects until they explode. Hold B to fire the laser beam. Great. Batman, I'm gonna punch things. Right.
And how may I be of assistance?
Double tap A to fly using the jetpack on Batman's spacesuit. Jetpacks only work for a limited time and require fuel cells to charge them. Alright, that makes sense. Stands to reason. Oh, Plastic Man will come back there later. There we go. All right, Boy Wonder. And again, this is Robin, the Tim Drake Robin. Who falls third chronologically. If I've got any new Bat fans out there. Any kiddos? Dick Grayson was first. He became Nightwing, who we will probably unlock later. Then we have Jason Todd, who later became the Red Hood. Then we have Tim Drake, who's right here. Then we have Damian Al Ghul, or Damian Wayne. Damian Wayne is Bruce Wayne's son. He is a turd.
Good thing my laser can cut a shape out of that gold panel.
I wonder what shape we will cut. Hooah! Characters with laser beams can cut shapes out of gold Lego walls. Hold B to use. Once the laser hits the wall, move it around the outline to cut out a shape. That's good advice, Batman. Alright, let's do it. Maybe I need to give it some room. There we go. Alright, if anybody had money on the bat symbol.
Bat symbol.
You were right.
Well, when you're the one with the laser,
that was a
you
joke
can
in the
decide what
game.
shape to cut. We need the security access code. We'll have to override the bat computer.
Alright, because the boy wonder is an acrobatic expert. What is over here? Nope. Love that Batman can't do stuff on a computer because, like, he's Batman. It's Tron again. Here we go. Darkness. No parents. We're gonna do the remix. Okay. Well, welcome everybody. Thanks for joining me. I am DavidMMoan. That's my real name, and we are playing Lego Batman 3 on the Xbox One. All right. Which just so happens to be on sale now in the Microsoft Store. Do I have a Batman at like? Oh, I got an alarm clock. Let me get through this, and I will show it for you or to you. I have two actually. One is a little is the Lego Robin. This is my Batman alarm clock. I don't know if he makes noises yet. Feel free to drop your name in the chat. I like meeting new people. If you're enjoying what you see, if you like Batman games, I'll be playing pretty much all of them. So feel free to give me a follow, and you'll get updates. Oh no! Don't fall, Batman. I fell as Batman. Hey, brother. Well, this went a lot easier this time. New suit. Oh, just a number.
All right.
Yeah, I have a similar alarm clock that is a Robin from Lego Batman. Always find like they're so cute. I forgot about that.
Let's get moving.
Do be careful, sirs.
Music in this game based on the Danny Elfman score from the Tim Burton films. Oh, good. Oh, that's how I get in there. With Plastic Man. Who is just a delightfully weird character. Alright, let's take off. While we're watching this cinematic, again, I started introducing myself, but I am DavidMMoan. You can call me Bat-Moan if you'd like. Because it's silly. We are having a PG night. A little family fun. A little family-friendly playthrough of Lego Batman 3. That's delightful. I dedicate a lot of my channel time to Batman.
I can hold the intruders until assistance arrives. The matter of the
It's
alien
mostly
object
been
cannot wait.
a
Find out as much
playthrough
as
of
you
Arkham
can and
Asylum. I'm
report
going
back.
to attempt
Please
to
call me Hal.
100% all 4 of the Arkhamverse games. We'll see if I can find Arkham Origins Blackgate.
Surrender now.
Okay, but first, I just want to make sure you know everybody.
Yeah. But if you like your
We
Batman
brought him along
content,
because we know
I've got a
you
lot of
love a good fire.
But fire is in fact
That's
my
a
one
great
weakness.
idea.
Oh.
Martian Manhunter, no! It's the chemical composition on his
It
skin,
might
I
help if you
believe.
stop playing games and help me get control of the main computer.
But I like
Lots of weird Batman lore. I've got my encyclopedias here just in case. And if you ask me a question that I do not know the answer to, I promise to write it down and look it up, and I'll include it in my next stream.
Which I guess is just your eyebrow.
Yeah. I have a lot of grown-up streams, like I said, with the Arkham Asylum games.
Deploy
I
solar
do
panel
also try
arrays.
to do Minecraft on occasion, because I know my nieces and nephews enjoy Minecraft.
It must take a lot of effort to make sure everything he drives or flies look like a bat.
Joker, stop him before he gets here.
I'm going to take him down old school.
Well, goodbye, large group of people. I've been playing Kingdom Hearts. Robin's ship looks like the gummy ship.
Rude.
Careful, Robin. Take evasive action.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Can you hear me, Batsy?
Oh, great. In-flight entertainment.
Ooh, I do like your little spaceship. Let's have some fun.
Hang on,
neat.
Robin. Watch out for any incoming fire.
Let's pick up that guy.
I've got some friends with me today, Batman. Say hello, Grundy.
Hello, Grundy.
Ah, the old ones are the best.
I don't know what's worse. These things attacking us or Joker's annoying.
Solomon Grundy. Very excited in the Batman, or the DC Villains game. Heart. Oh, there we go. And the DC Villains game, one of the red bricks, which are like cute unlockable things, is the Pew Pew mode.
Let's make this more
That's a fun one.
interesting.
Cape Crusader, you must retreat. The Joker is...
Oh, I'm sorry. We're not taking any more callers on Joker Radio today. Do try again tomorrow.
There we go. The Watchtower. I'm assuming you're talking about the satellite station that we're on. Oh, thanks, Blue. This is the Watchtower, the Justice League space station, funded by Wayne.
Time to think outside the box. Or should that be a jack in the box?
What What the heck is that thing?
Where does he get these giant space toys? Robin, we need to look for a weak spot.
Okay. Get the teeth.
That's what I call a real spring break.
Brother, are the boys with you? Enjoying their oh, got me again, but we'll get there. Alright, he's vulnerable, I think. Great. Alright, after he launches this, I think we will be able to take him out. Yes! Joker warning, Ashley, if you happen to be there.
Uh-oh. I guess I need to use one of my bonus super bombs.
Alright, Bat Buddies.
I got this one.
No, Robin!
I'm really tired of getting shot at.
Bye-bye, boy blunder.
Thanks. You got any other tricks left?
No. You sure took your time.
Sorry, the waiter took a while to bring the check. I'll get Robin onto the jet. See if you can find a way in.
We're gonna need a bigger jet.
Huh?
What was Flash breathing? That one surprises me.
Hey, Batman. So what's the deal with Joker and his goon platoon?
Not sure yet,
That was a
Cyborg.
checkpoint?
We need to get down there quick. It's raining missiles out here.
No sweat, guys. I know a shortcut.
We've got to get past.
Alright,
Anyone bring
in honor of Blue.
I might be able to upgrade my suit if we have a look around.
Oh, apparently I cannot destroy that yet. Joker goon. Anybody else get a little motion sick? Flash? 3 dimensions? Ooh. I'm not sure why they're glowing. It's a very very good question. Yep. I saw the meme again this year. It's important. Remember that the Joker is properly in Arkham Asylum. Batmobile is in working order. Robin is a mammal and therefore cannot lay eggs. Batman bathes daily. Love it. Oh! Still got a chance to get True Hero on this one. Don't be close though. Welcome to the stream. Want to alert? Feel free to alert. If you want to join the conversation, I love talking to people. Was that for? What? Yeah.
A magnetic suit for my magnetic personality.
How cool! Let's see what Bat-Moan has to say. While wearing Cyborg's magnetic suit, hold B when close to blue magnetic Lego objects to interact with it. Does anybody else listen to the old Superman broadcast? Oh, that's how you destroy those. The old Superman radio show.
Don't worry, Bat Buddy. Cyborg's got you covered.
These games are a pain in the butt to 100%. But they be fun. Just a collect-a-thon. Oh. No! What's happening to me? Where's that?
I'm on television.
We're gonna find you, dude. We'll get you, Adam West. Close that, buddy. I don't know if we're gonna get True Hero if I keep getting destroyed like this. This is gonna be our last level of the night. Good one to go out on. Yeah, and I'll be back. The plan, unless something chaotic happens, to be back again tomorrow at 11. I'll try to post that on my channel. I'm still learning all those things. That might be something that I do tonight. Got to check in. My friend Monica, we got her car. For those of you who were streaming this morning, you know, we got her car to the mechanic and got it taken care of. So it's looking a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. Take a while to learn all this. Yeah, so her car's doing a lot better. Charles, her puppy, is as cute as ever. Oh, a very, very good question. I'll be on tomorrow at 11 a.m. And my plan, as it is right now, is to stream from 11 to 1 with Batman Arkham Asylum, and then I switch over. I just started a new video because we'll do a PG hour of Minecraft after that, just because it's silly and fun, and I know my nephews love Minecraft. Yeah. I don't think I'll be on tomorrow night. I've got a Zoom call with a friend. Got him. Oh. No. So close to being true hero. Sorry if I keep licking my lips. It's dry in my apartment. It's so funny. This started out as a request for a kid-friendly stream. Now I'm obsessed. True hero! We would find those other Jack-in-the-Boxes, but alas, 'tis not to be today, I think. Going on the 2-hour mark. Ooh, ouchie, ouch, ouch, ouch. Cyborg. Really? Okay. Here's your man, Blue.
This thing built now. Go on, Cyborg.
Some flash build objects can only be built by faster characters. As a fast character, hold X to target all the needed parts and release to build. Let's do this. Sweet. Welcome, viewers. Finishing up a little evening playthrough of Lego Batman 3. We're gonna 100% it over the course of a while.
This thing must be broken.
Yeah. And as we're finishing up this level and coming to the calculation portion, see what we gathered. I want to remind everybody I'll be back on tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. from a... No, it's a checkpoint.
Told you it'd work. All right, we're not done yet. Let's open this hangar.
Never mind, we're not done yet, says Batman. Voiced by Troy Baker. I wouldn't mind being the voice of Batman someday. I'm just gonna put it out there in the universe. Being the voice of anybody in the Batman universe would be fun. Pick the Riddler. Playing this game makes me want to watch The Brave and the Bold again. It's a lovely, lovely show where Batman teams up with lots of other superheroes. Who is it? Dietrich Baker? Voices Batman in that one? Which Dietrich Baker also voices Batman in the new Harley Quinn series, which is for grown-ups. I have not watched it. I should. Well, we're gonna finish this this particular level, not the game. No way are we gonna finish the game. Oh, that's why it was wrong. Oops. Even Cyborg knows. Bat symbol will do it. Alright, let's see. I think I gotta charge up Batman's jetpack. Cyborg spacesuit can use fuel cells to fly and reach higher areas. Double tap A to fly. All right, well, yeah, let's switch to Batman then.
Yeah, we got fuel, and that's what's cool. We got fuel. Oh yeah. Yeah, we are awesome. No, we're super awesome. No, actually, we're mega, super, ultra, incredible.
Please, stop doing that.
Cyborg, what a lovely, awesome character. I don't know nearly enough about Cyborg. I gotta start doing my reading. Especially if we're gonna play this game, I need to learn the Justice League better. I know a lot. Not enough. Brainiac puzzle? As the Atom. Hold B to shrink down to subatomic size, and again to return to normal. Use this ability to fit through tight spaces. We'll come back here later. The Atom is the DC Universe's Ant-Man, essentially. Can't talk to ants, but he's a little. Yeah, listeners, viewers, I don't blame you for leaving. I thought it was going to be over too. Lego Batman's not necessarily a 2-hour game, and I will remember that for next time. Alright. Let's pull it through, Batman. Laser beam. What other characters I would like to... that would be fun to voice in the DC universe? There's so many great ones. But if anybody's hiring voice actors out there, if anybody's hiring professional gamers, you can probably find a better one than me. Oh, actually, I'll be honest, and I'm very sorry for this, Ashley, if you were still here. Playing the Joker would be the coolest thing on the planet. Not that anybody can compete with Mark Hamill, because, oh, just perfect. Demolition suit, power suit, that's what they call it in this one. remember if this for next time. We'll keep these kids streams to like an hour in the future. But lesson learned. If you've got any feedback, I'm always looking for ways to improve my channel. Especially because this is, I think, my 4th time streaming. Only faster characters can run quickly enough to use these large treadmills. Select a fast character and press B to get on the treadmill. Flash! Uh-oh. Oh, I guess I could have saved Goofy Loopy.
This fight will be over.
What am I missing? Is there something that Cyborg can do that I didn't know? No? Ooh. Pow! Let's set one of these here. Oh, it's magnetic! That's why. Sometimes it takes me too long. There's the spacesuit. Minikid! Ouch. Oh no, 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 no! Ah! Come on, Barry. Bam.
That's more like it. Time for a little leg cardio.
Good work, Flash.
I'm sure we unlock like Aquaman later and he'll be able to put out fires. There's Wonder Woman's invisible jet. All right. Woo. Cool. Level 3. We completed level 3. Which I think is going to bring us to the end of our broadcast for tonight. Yeah. Just a little long. I think for an evening children's stream. But we did get True Hero. We did not rescue Adam West, though, yet. We'll be back for you, Adam West. Well, like I said, anybody who is watching this either in the future on my broadcast or on my channel or on my YouTube channel, if you're watching it there, feel free to leave some comments to help me figure out how to be better. And if you've got some people that you know who you think would enjoy some random Bat information, feel free to send them my way as well. Yeah. Give me a follow, give me some feedback. Whatever you think would help to make this a better experience for everybody. We're not gonna watch this. I guess while this is playing, I will tell you that again, I am DavidMMoan, and it has been a pleasure playing Lego Batman 3. Again, if you like the stream today, feel free. You can find it on sale right now with all of the DLC. Microsoft Store. If you've never played a Lego game, this is a fun one to start. If you are a Batman fan, this is a nice, silly one to play as well. So it has been a pleasure to play for you. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. And yeah, to all my Bat buddies out there, I'll see you same bat time, same bat channel. I hope you have a wonderful night.